Thanks, Kelly. I do. By pest, we don't mean your brother or your sister. We mean bugs. I'm here with Heath Bass from Air Exterminators. Good morning to you. So I learned that pests are a big problem during the holidays. No idea. How common is this problem?
It's very common. This time of the year, they're trying to find a place to nest or, stay warm, with the cold weather that we're having. And so, I mean, it's the boxes that people have. Don't be surprised to find some, things in there if they don't have, a pest control company doing their service. They could have, unwanted guests.
And what are the most common types? I know mice are probably a big one, but what are other common types of bugs?
Common, it would, your roaches, even some ants, and then, but your rodents from your mice to the rats, but even further than that, squirrels, raccoons in your attic. They can get up there and make home in your insulation, can, be in your boxes or chew on your wires and stuff like that. That's, we see a lot of that.
And the holidays are coming up, and a lot of these pests do get in your home during the holidays. How do they do that?
Well, typically, for instance, like a squirrel or a mouse or something, they can run along the gutters if it's not been sealed off properly. If it's not been flashing, they can get up underneath the shingles, get into the roof line there, or at your AC area where there's the drip lines coming out. If it's not sealed properly, that's easy access, or the door has a gap in it, and it's easy access for them to get there too.
And Heath Bass has a few tips for us this morning. If we can bring up the graphic really quick. You said to clean up spills immediately and store goodies in all airtight containers. Why is that? Well,
one thing is, and typically with my family, my little girl, that Christmas ornaments might be made of marshmallows, and that's a critter. They, anything from a roach or a mouse loves, a sweet. So what typically happens, if you can put them in a container that...
It's like a big airtight container is what he's going to, if you want to put it in the picture really quick. It looks like this. It looks like a cupcake tin, practically.
And just something to seal up all your ornaments and all that, or your wires. Same goes for like your wires or your stockings, whatever. You want to put those in something, seal it, tape it up. Preferably plastic, because it's a lot harder versus a box, because a lot of times rats can chew through that.
And you were also saying to inspect Christmas trees and your wreaths and everything, because sometimes bugs can hide in that.
Yes, when you go to typically if you're buying a fresh Christmas tree, you definitely want to have it checked out, shake it, to make sure, because there could be spiders in there, could be a rodent that's in there, and just periodically check it as as you're putting water in the thing to keep it alive. Make sure you're watching it, because he could be sitting there watching you. You don't know it, like the shelf on the elf on the shelf. And so.
Well, we'll be right back with more from Heath Bass, and we'll have plenty more tips for you. But right now, we're going to go over to Chris for a check of our weather. Chris.